Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are returning to a repeating topic. There's a better word for it, but it's all good. A repeating topic, and that is the medieval period / ancient history. So, we'll get into it quickly. This time, just a few disclaimers, of course. Firstly, there is a dog outside that is barking and barking and barking, and I've closed my window, which I usually do, but I forgot to do it because I've recorded this video already. Well, I've recorded the first 2 minutes, and then I realised, oh wait, I have my window open. So I closed it, so hopefully that shouldn't be as loud. Secondly, my brothers have a fan in their room that is oscillating, but it keeps clicking when it reaches I don't know, it just reaches something and it clicks. So I'm sorry about that as well. I don't know why everything can't just shut up. And also, creaky desk chair, please forgive that. But that might not be as loud as that bloody fan, because I can hear it myself. I didn't pick up on it because I was too busy focusing on the dog. And then I rewatched this segment I recorded and realised wow, that's actually louder. So please forgive it, or forgive me. Hopefully it won't be as loud when I edit the audio, but we shall see. So without further ado, I will and begin. So I've already had a slight perusal of this website, and from what I've seen, the questions don't seem to be as difficult. They're a bit more broad, so that might be more entertaining for you. So since if you don't know much about that period, like I don't, it might be easier for you. You might enjoy it more when the questions are more broad. So, question number 1. And also this is multiple choice. So, question number 1. The medieval period started with the fall of which major European city? Your options include Rome, Paris, Constantinople, or London, or London, or London, or London, or London, or London. My personal guess is going to be Rome. The answer is Rome. I answered this question before by myself. I guessed Rome and I was right, so I knew it was right, but I thought I'd just include it in a video. Question number 2. Who quickly became the dominant power in Europe when the medieval age began in the 5th century? Your options include the Vikings, the Huns, the Catholic Church, or the Islamic State. The Islamic State, or the Catholic Church, or the Vikings, or the Huns or Huns. I'm going to guess the Catholic Church. The answer is the Catholic Church. Question number 3. Considered the father of the future French and German monarchies, which or Charles the First, or Charles the First. The man, he's like, he is known by another name, and it's not like one of these four, but like he is one of these four people, but his name is not in that list, but like it shares some similarity to his real, or this like name here. I don't know much about him. I just know that he's like quite like famous, and apparently everyone descends from him. I don't know if that's like everyone, or if that's only like people of European descent. I'm not sure, but anyways, that's a fun fact. My answer is Charles the First, and the answer to this question is Charles the First. And it says the Frankish King Charles the First, known better as Charlemagne, engaged in warfare with other Germanic troops to unite them under the authority of Christianity. Question number 4. To obtain money, the church initiated a tithe that was how much of someone's income? Your 4 options include 5%, 10%, 20%, or 40%. I'm going to guess like 5%. The answer is 10%. And it says the Catholic Church established a 10% tithe to separate their income from the king's taxes levied in individual kingdoms. Through this form of monetary acquisition, the Catholic Church was able to quickly establish itself as a major power during medieval times. Question number 5. Can you identify which group was responsible for tilling the land for kings and lords? Your 4 options include vassals, squires, serfs, or bishops. If you've made it this far, please let me know if the fan is alright, like if it's not as bad as I think it's going to be, or yeah, because when I watch my own videos I get very critical, and something that really stands out to me may really not bother everyone else, so I would like to know your opinions. My answer is serfs. And the correct answer is serfs, and it says serfs were the poorest of the peasant classes, living in a way that's often considered slavery, since they were required to remain on the land they worked on. Question number 6. What name was given to the Eastern Roman Empire that survived after the fall of the Western Roman Empire? Your 4 options include the Achaemenid Empire, the Byzantine Empire, the Akkadian Empire, or the Ottoman Empire, or the Ottoman Empire, or the Byzantine Empire. says the Byzantine Empire split from the Catholic Church in 1054 AD in what became known as the East-West Schism. After the split, the Church of the Byzantine Empire was called the Eastern Orthodox, and their authority figures and religious practice were called the Eastern Orthodox with their own authority figures and religious practices. That's not really anything to do with the question. Like the Great Schism was like many years after the split. But anyways. Okay, question number 7. The plague that devastated Europe was often referred to as what? And your 4 options include the curse, leprosy, the Black Death, or yellow fever. The correct answer is the Black Death. / my answer. So that sounds really arrogant. I'm just saying it's a pretty well-known fact. No offense if you didn't know. Question number 8, I think. Do you know? There's no numbers on the questions. Okay. Do you know which English king famously signed the Magna Carta? Your 4 options include King John, King Richard I, King Henry III, or King Philip II. Who signed, or who famously signed the Magna Carta? The Magna Carta. The answer is my guess / something. I'm pretty positive this is the answer. The answer is King John. And it says, after coming to power, it didn't take King John long to create enemies, both inside and outside his kingdom. First, he lost favour with the Catholic Church over disputes with Pope Innocent III, and he later faced an internal rebellion after failing to maintain previous customs that were in place. Question number 9, I think. Where did monks live together so they could turn their full attention to worshipping God? Your 4 options include a castle, a monastery, a moat, or a manor. The answer to that question is a monastery. Question number 9, I think. I don't know how I'm forgetting. Question number, I think, 9. To keep themselves in line, knights were responsible for following which code of honor? Bushido, Danelaw, chivalry, or Visigothic code? This one I'm truly not sure what the answer is. I have a guess based on, what word is always associated with knights. So I'm going to guess chivalry. The correct answer was chivalry, and it just says chivalry was established to give a knight ground rules on how to conduct themselves around those with less power than them. Interesting. Question number 10. Actually, let's go count the questions. So, let's see. And we'll figure out where we're A fief and estate of land was provided to a free man from a lord in exchange for their services and loyalty. The main service provided was a military allegiance in the event that war broke out and the lord needed to raise an army. Question number 12. A master could promote an apprentice to which position so they could earn a wage? You have a squire, a page, a baron, or a journeyman. I'm going to guess. I'm not sure. I'm guessing a page or a baron because I know a baron is like a noble title. But like I don't know if you couldn't earn income from like working. I'm not sure. Like when they say a wage, I don't know if they mean like, you know, like dividends from the barony or whatever they were called, like tax. I'm just gonna say a page. I was wrong. It was neither. The correct answer is a journeyman. And it says an apprentice in the Middle Ages would become a journeyman after 3 to 4 years of practice at a craft, which they often started as young as 10 years old. Interesting. Question number... I've already lost track. I'm going to say question number 12. Are you familiar with where the Vikings originated? Your 4 options include Iberia, Normandy, Scandinavia, or Sicily. My guess, which I'm pretty sure is correct, is Scandinavia. The answer is Scandinavia. Question number 13. Who could pledge their allegiance to a lord for land and protection? A squire, a bishop, a page, or a vassal, I'm going to guess a bishop. Okay, no, it was a vassal. Okay. I didn't guess vassal because in my mind, a vassal is like under the king, but I guess it's not how it works. Like a vassal is just like under anyone. So anyways, because like you can have, well, I'm basing this like purely off the game I play, Crusader Kings 3, that like you can have, you know, a king whose direct vassal is a duke, who then has counts underneath him or her if she's a duchess. So I guess a vassal can be anyone. Anyways. four options include the Battle of Tours, the Battle of Poitiers, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, Battle of Hastings, or the Battle of Agincourt, if that's how it's pronounced. I'm going to guess maybe. I know it's not the Battle of Hastings, because that's an English battle. I'm going to guess maybe the Battle of Poitiers. Okay, no. It was the Battle of Tours. This video's been going on for a while, so I won't read the little description afterwards. Okay. William the Conqueror. Wait, I've lost where we are. I think 15. We'll check. When I say 20, we'll go back and we'll check and then fill in the gap. William the Conqueror led an invasion into which country? Your four options include France, England, Spain, or Italy. Okay. The answer is England. I'm correct. Okay, question number 16. Formed during the First Crusade, who led the People's Crusade before they were wiped out on their way to Constantinople? Your four options include Pope Urban II, Bernard of Clairvaux, Frederick II, or Peter the Hermit. I'm truly not sure. Like at all. So I'm gonna say maybe Peter the Hermit. What a guess. The answer was Peter the Hermit. Question number 17. Richard Lionheart was captured during his return from which crusade? The Second Crusade, the Third Crusade, the Fourth Crusade, or the Fifth Crusade? I'm going to guess the Third Crusade. Okay, the answer was the Third Crusade. Because the Fourth Crusade, I think, was the one that they tried to do on the Byzantine Empire. Okay. Okay, I have truly completely lost where I am, so we are going to go back and count again. I should be close to the end. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I lost count. 1, to question number 19. I think I was gonna guess 18. Okay, question number 19. Who did the French give Normandy to in order to keep his forces from pestering them in the north? You have 4 options, which include Rollo, Canute the Great, Eric the Red, or Leif Erikson. I have a guess. I won't give it for a while, but I have a guess. Okay, my educated guess is that it's Rollo. Yeah, the answer is that. Rollo is depicted as a character in the show Vikings that premiered on the History Channel in 2013. In the show, he's the brother of the Viking legend Ragnar Lothbrok, but eventually he betrays his brother to become the Duke of Normandy. I just guessed that because Rollo is the ancestor of William the Conqueror, or William the Duke of Normandy. Okay, now question number 20. And I'm gonna go back and count the questions up all over again. Once I finish this question, just to make sure. What was the final region conquered by Canute the Great? You have Denmark, England, Norway, or Normandy. I'm going to guess England because I know there was a period of time in which he ruled England, but no. It says here the answer is Norway, which was the final region conquered by him. And it says uniting England, Denmark, and Norway, Canute the Great formed a vast territory under his rule known as the North Sea Empire. And then it says, however, the empire did not survive long and began to crumble near his death, before fully collapsing after he passed. I guess it was a bit too big. Okay, let's count the questions up all over again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. That will be our final question for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that it was relaxing or entertaining or both. And I hope that the quality was alright. Once again, please let me know if that fan was okay. Like, basically just let me know if you enjoyed the video and if it was alright. Just because, I don't know, I just feel like it might not be the best, but it's very difficult to find a time to record these videos because for some reason it is never completely silent. There's always like some noise and it drives me absolutely insane. I need to like move to a whole different planet just to record. Like, I don't know how those other like ASMR, like really popular ASMR YouTubers do it, but I guess they probably have like soundproofing and stuff like that, which unfortunately I do not have that yet. and goodbye.